Pornography promises pleasure but delivers addiction. It promises freedom but creates chains. It promises intimacy but leaves people emptier than before. So let me ask you something honest. If something keeps damaging minds, breaking relationships, and destroying inner peace, why is it celebrated as normal entertainment? Islam did not forbid pornography to control people. Islam forbade it to protect them, to protect the mind, to protect the heart, to protect the future. Islam openly acknowledges human desire. It does not deny attraction, curiosity, or temptation. Islam understands that desire is powerful. So instead of telling people to suppress it or feel ashamed of it, Islam teaches how to guard it, how to channel it, how to honor it. Pornography hijacks the brain. It floods the mind with dopamine without effort, commitment, or responsibility. Over time, the brain stops responding to normal pleasure. Focus drops. Motivation fades. Real life starts feeling dull. Modern neuroscience now confirms what Islam warned about centuries ago, that repeated artificial stimulation weakens self-control and emotional bonding. Pornography is not just about what someone watches in private, it is about what it slowly turns them into. It trains the heart to objectify, to see humans as bodies instead of souls, as tools for pleasure instead of partners in life. Islam sees every human being as sacred. The body is not a product. Desire is not dirty, but it must be protected and respected. Porn turns people into pixels. Islam restores them as dignified human beings. Real relationships pay the price. Pornography creates unrealistic expectations. It replaces communication with comparison. It weakens emotional intimacy and patience. It teaches escape instead of effort. Islam protects marriage because it is built on mercy, loyalty, and growth, not performance, not fantasy. Porn becomes a silent intruder that competes with real love and slowly erodes trust. Islam does not only forbid the final destructive act, it blocks the road that leads to it. Pornography is a doorway, a training ground for crossing boundaries. Small habits done in secret grow into powerful addictions. Islam closes the door early because healing is harder than prevention. Self-control is a foundation of Islam. Fasting, prayer, and discipline train the soul to lead the body. Pornography does the opposite. It trains the body to control the soul. It feeds instant gratification and kills patience. The energy meant to build character, families, and communities gets drained on screens. Islam does not only say no, Islam offers something better. Halal intimacy within marriage, emotional safety, mutual respect, stability. In Islam, intimacy becomes meaningful and even spiritual, a source of peace, not guilt. Porn cheapens desire. Islam elevates it, and this part matters. Islam does not shame people who struggle. It separates the sin from the sinner. Allah's mercy is greater than any addiction. No matter how many times someone falls, the door of repentance remains open. Healing is possible. Change is possible. Islam forbids pornography not because it is outdated, but because it understands humans deeply. In a world addicted to stimulation, Islam restores balance. In a culture that sells bodies, Islam protects dignity. In a society drowning in loneliness, Islam safeguards real connection. Pornography takes and leaves emptiness. Islam gives and brings fulfillment. Pornography isolates. Islam builds. So maybe the real question is not why Islam forbids pornography. Maybe the real question is why the world keeps promoting something that is clearly breaking us.